you like my hair? Happy Saturday. All right, so I'm gonna be super quick today. My hair's crazy because girls that have straight girls know the struggle. Straight hair is hard to curl on day one of clean hair, and I had to wash my hair today. There was no getting around it. It was pretty bad. So before I popped on, and I actually did this before I started my hair. I went in with the Touch Hold setting spray, primer, and then I just put on more setting spray. I did that before I got on just because I thought I could let it sit. And now, so for girls that have straight hair know that I have to, on day one, when your hair is freshly clean, it does not curl very well. It does not stay curled very well. So that's why I put it in these little clips to let it dry like that. And then hopefully it will stay more than an hour. We shall see. So today I'm gonna use the spray foundation, which I love. I had to get a darker shade. So today I'm using the shade Cashmere. And we are going, so my sister-in-law just moved into a brand new house, so we're going to her house for a little barbecue because we haven't seen her new house yet. I haven't, I think my husband's seen it. So I spray this on our kabuki brush. It's just like a little aerosol spray bottle, and I sprayed on the kabuki brush. And you can see my face is red because I ate gluten. And you can see I have all of these gluten intolerant situations right now. But my sister-in-law just moved into a brand new house. I don't know when she moved in, a week or two ago, maybe? And we haven't seen it yet. So they're having like a housewarming barbecue. So we're headed over there, and then we are going to, it's this thing in Cincinnati called Blink. If you live in Cincinnati, then you know what it is because they've been advertising it like crazy. It's this light show that they have where they put lights in different kind of artistic displays on the buildings in the city. And so they shut down a ton of the city streets. So look how great this coverage is with just a few sprays. I have really red skin, so it takes me a little more foundation, any kind of foundation, than the average Joe. But they put these light displays all over the buildings in downtown Cincinnati, and they actually say it takes 2 or 3. Oh, I forgot to put my contacts in. Y'all, I'm sorry, I have to put my contacts in really fast. So they didn't have it last year. They had it the year before. I think it just takes that long to kind of get it prepared, like to get it ready, because it is literally like, I think they said like 33 city blocks. It's huge. It's huge, huge, huge. But it is super fun. It's super artistic for those of you that like art and things like that. Especially, well, I think anybody would like it, but hold on just a second while I throw my contacts in. I don't usually wear my contacts on the weekends, but because I'm going to something that's going to require me to stare at lights all night, I should probably wear my contacts. I did not. Hate wearing them. So they do light displays where they actually use light bulbs, and then they also use like holographic lights that they put displays on the sides of buildings. So like I said, we went 2 years ago and it was amazing, and they actually say this year it's a lot bigger, so I am so excited. And the weather here in Cincinnati is going to be perfect. It's going to be like 50. Well, I guess that's not perfect for everybody. It's perfect for me. I like cold weather, so if I have to walk around all night, I would rather it be cool than be like flaming hot. Sorry about that. Got my contacts in, now we can start back to where I was. My eyes are gonna water for a minute, so just let it sit for a second. So it's gonna be kind of date night for me and the hubs. And I just exfoliated my face today. Oh, it's the best feeling ever to have to exfoliate your face. I needed it so bad. My skin's been so unhealthy since I went on vacation just because I ate terribly and I was in the sun and in the salt water. So I'm gonna take this one out because it's kind of getting in my way. And I'm just gonna have a rogue hair. I'll just put it back there for now. Helps if you use the right side of the brush, Helena. So like I said, it's taken me like 3 different exfoliations to finally get my skin to just like go back to normal. And it's still not back to normal. But it's my own fault for being in the sun when I knew I shouldn't have. but I absolutely adore the spray foundation. It's got the best coverage. The other thing I love is I don't feel like you need to use the step where you press it into place. I did the first couple times and I realized I didn't need to. Because it goes on so flawless, I don't feel like I need to do that with this. But again, that's just personal preference. Look at how it's just gorgeous. Bam. Love, love, love this spray foundation. The spray foundation is by far my favorite foundation, by far. And I like it because once it's on, it is like going nowhere. Like this legit lasts you all day. So then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I usually use the shade Taffeta under my eyes, but my skin's finally starting to go back to like its winter color. So I'm busting out my old school velour. Just spray a little bit out. Ooh, I might need to get a new one. I've had the same concealer for, I'm embarrassed to say, a year. What's the shelf life? 2 years. So that's why they made the shelf life 2 years, because it will legit last you that long. So you can see this is a lot lighter color than I usually use, and I don't need as much even that I got. And I just use this under my eyes just to lighten it up just a little, just kind of like a little brightener underneath your eyes. But you can see one tube of this will last forever, 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 forever. Had this for almost 2 years. I mean, I've had this for almost a year. And it's just now getting to the point where I might have to replace it. But I already have an extra. So the concealer also comes in this month's Flawless 4. You get a foundation, a concealer, a priming product, and a setting product. So I am gonna set my under eyes with setting powder because I use the concealer, so it works best when you use setting powder with it, but you don't necessarily have to. So I'm just gonna set under my eyes with a little bit of setting powder, just because this makeup's gonna have to last me all night. Look how flawless this makeup is though. I'm telling you. This, oh, I put this in the wrong spot. The spray foundation is the jam, the jelly jam. I literally think I bought like 4 or 5 different shades just so that I can get myself through winter because my skin changes. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of our Mineral Touch pressed powder. And this just adds just a little bit more coverage. I don't even think I really need it, but I'm gonna be totally honest. It's a compulsive habit to put it on over top. It's just a habit. Then I'm gonna go in with our Beachfront bronzer, which is also on sale. Oh, that's right, you guys. Forgot, steals and deals right now. What's going on? Till the 14th, 11, 12, I think that's Sunday or Monday? Sunday or Monday. The bronzer in the shade Sunset. And I'm gonna show you some of the other things that are on sale. Some of the things that are on sale are the things that I use every single day. Bronzer is one. The highlighter, which I'm getting ready to use, is another. The Splurge Cream Shadows, which I'm getting ready to use, is another one I use. Sorry, got a message. Some of the eyeliners. I don't really use lip liner, but some of those are on sale. So if you're a lip liner kind of person, some of those are on sale too. I bought a couple just to kind of try, just because I don't use them very often. I'm just not a lip liner kind of gal, personally, but that's just me. So my favorite, this is my favorite, Lustrous Highlights. You can get any shade of highlight, I do believe, is on sale for 30% off. So I got me a new one, because as you can see, mine is running a little bit low. And this is gonna be really nice at night when the lights hit it. It's gonna look very pretty. The other place that you can use this is right here under your eyebrow. That looks really pretty too. I don't think I'm gonna use blush today. I'm not gonna use blush today. I don't want to. I'm not really a big blush gal. Sometimes I do, but not usually. I'm excited to see my sister-in-law's house. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen pictures of it and it looks gorgeous, but I haven't seen it like in real life. It's huge. My sister-in-law's new house is huge. Kudos for her. She's a lot cleaner than I am, I will say. And I don't want to say cleaner, but she like she takes a lot of pride in having a very clean house. which I like having a clean house, but I'm telling you, with my kids, especially my daughter's schedule, it's just not, some days it's just not feasible. And it looks like a tornado went through. But that's because we live here. So that's just, it is what it is some days, you know? Cool, cool. I'm trying to clean my mess up as I go. Trying being the very, very key word here. Very, very key word. I'm putting my stuff away so that it's not a mess when I leave today. Oh, my curling wand, the little end fell off. I'm so pissed about it. I don't know why it fell off. Makes me angry. So today I'm going to use 2 colors, and then I'm going to use the Splurge Cream Shadow. What's this one called? Unapologetic. It's kind of like a ruddy red color, kind of like a muddy red. It's very, very pretty. I don't know a better word to describe it other than muddy. There's probably a better word, I just don't know it. So first I'm going to go in with the shade Astute, which is a really pretty just transition color brown. Just a light brown right on the top. Not very much. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Gingerly, because it's got kind of that orangish brown hue to it, and put right underneath. And then I'm gonna go in with this amazing, and our cream shadows are also 30% off right now until the 14th. Any shade of the cream shadow. Cream shadows are awesome because they're super fast and they're like super easy to use. They're fail proof. Try my brush. So then I'm going to go in with the shade right here, Gingerly, and I'm going to put that right underneath. And you can see how quick this look will be. It's not going to take that long at all. Honestly, I think curling my straight hair took longer. I wish I would have been like day 2 hair, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. Dirty hair always curls better. It just does. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So this is going to be more of a matte eye look, more of a fall matte eye look. And then I'm going to go in, drop my sponge, I dropped my wet wipe, with our cream shadow brush, which had a red on, a different color red on it. So let me wipe that off. And you can also use your fingers for the cream shadows. I just don't like putting my fingers in these things just because I feel like it gets bacteria in there. And also this red, I don't really want on my fingers. So like I said, I'm using our cream shadow brush, also on sale right now. And you do not need very much. A little bit goes a very long way, especially with this dark color. Is that not super pretty though? This is gonna be a fun fall look. And then I'll blend it all together in here in just a second. And that's why I use the transition colors, because this is a pretty dark color, comparatively anyway. But like I said, I'm gonna blend it a little bit more. How fun is that? This is just a nice muted color. But you do not need very much of this. A little bit goes a very, very, very long way. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of that gingerly on the top and then blend it in. I have hooded eyes, so you can see when I open my eyes, you can't see the top shade. So I'm just going up just a little bit more with it and blending it in to that cream shadow color. And then after I get my eyeliner on, I'm gonna put a little bit on the bottom. I actually think I want just a little bit more of this. I may regret it, but you never know. The nice thing about this cream shadow brush too is it gets right down in the corner. So then I'm going to tightline using the pencil liner in the shade Proper, and I'm actually going to use a liquid dip and draw today on the top, which I don't use them too often, but I do use them occasionally. And I'm going to be using also the shade Proper, which is a really pretty brown, and also 30% off. Like I said, there's tons and tons of our products right now that are 30% off until the 14th. So take a look and see which ones you use. And there's like a little thing inside that goes back and forth that kind of mixes the product up inside. And you can see it has a super pointy brush, which is why I like it, because I'm not very talented at this and I have to use the mirror behind. Actually, I'm going to use my little mirror so that I don't get it all over my eye. Like I said, liquid liner is not my strong suit, but I try. It looks really pretty too, but I'm just not that great at it. I don't have very good depth perception with my hand to my eye is the biggest problem. I have a harder time with one eye than the other. Voila. And then I am going to take that Proper and put a little on the bottom, and then I'm going to smudge in some of that gingerly on the bottom, which is that kind of burnt orange color. Just to kind of marry it all together. And I want my tiny little brush. And I think it has, I think it's got purple on it. So let me get purple. Yep, sure does. Let's count what purple I have on there. On my brush. My bad. I need to clean my brushes again. Story of my life. Brushes are always dirty. I need a little fluffier brush. I'm just going to use a little bit fluffier so that it smudges it a little more on my face, not just on that lash line. Isn't that pretty? And I need to blend. I need to blend just a little on this side. I have a weird eyebrow shape on this side, so sometimes it makes it a little difficult for me. Because one of my eyelids is bigger than the other one. They're actually shaped differently. So when I put on eyeshadow, I actually put it on a little different on each side. Just because, like I said, my eyebrows are different shapes. My eyelids are different shapes. It's just what God blessed me with. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set my face first before I put on my mascara. That way my eyelashes have time to dry before I put mascara on them. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna use two today. I'm gonna use Successful and our Luxe Liquid. This is also on sale. Our Luxe Liquid Lucrative Lip Gloss. And I can take this crazy pants hair of mine down. There are several of these on sale as well. And if you let them dry all the way, which I typically don't, but and don't put any gloss on, they'll dry to a matte finish, and then they'll be set for hours. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But I usually put lip gloss on, never mind. That's just me. I prefer it that way. So I'm gonna go with our lash primer. I haven't even decided what I'm gonna put on this evening. I think I'm just gonna wear a sweatshirt because it's gonna be like 50 out, which to me is perfect, but it's kind of chilly. And then I'm going in with our 40 fiber lash, my favorite. And my son is going to my mother-in-law's. So my husband and I are having a nice date night. I'm excited. I couldn't even tell you last time we had a date night out by ourselves. It's been a bit. I have a hair in my face. I feel like I have a hair in my eyelash. No, I do actually. I can see it. You know when you can like see a hair in like right across your vision, but you can't find it? You can't actually get a hold of it. That's what's happening to me right now. I need to find a purse too. I'm sorry, I'm just talking out my to-do list. Then I'm gonna go in with our basic Epic. I like just the Epic on the bottom. I don't really prefer the 4D on the bottom. That's just me personally. Most people put the 4D on the bottom. I just don't prefer it, but that's just me personally. And then I'm gonna put on another coat of the 4D, and then we'll be set. Oh, I know why. I have something in my eye. Sorry. I know a lot of people don't want to watch me touch my eyeball. Sorry, I have something in my contact. I know I look kind of crazy now, but I promise when I take my hair down it'll look better. I promise. It just looks crazy because I have my hair up in these little pins. But like I said, straight hair problems. But that's why usually when I curl my hair when it's day one, I put it up, or I curl it and then do my makeup. That way it can kind of sit and let it cool completely, and then it'll be ready. And then a little lip gloss. I'm a lip gloss gal. And this is my favorite shade, Luxe. Also on sale. So I used a ton of things today that was on sale. Tons. Cream shadow brush is on sale. Dip and Draw eyeliner and Proper is on sale. This is on sale. This is on sale. All my face makeup is on sale. You guys just, you can't go wrong this month. I don't know what corporate was thinking. All right, so basically what I do is I take all these out and then I'll just ruffle all my curls up and then that'll be it. Like I said, I usually let my curls sit for a while when it's the first day because my hair does not take curls very well, especially on the first day. Like day 2, day 3, it's a little bit better, but day 1, they just don't even want to do. They don't want to. They just don't want to. And I will rake my fingers through my curls, but I actually probably won't do it yet just because it'll probably rake them out all the way. But you can see if you have straight hair and you have a hard time getting your hair to curl, take the curl, literally once you curl it and drop it and you just put one of these in it and see how nice they stay. It's because they need to cool completely in that curled state to be able to stay. And then once you take them out, whenever you feel like it's time, and I usually wait until the very last minute, like when I'm getting ready to walk out the door. This one actually needs curled a little bit more. It's because I can't get the pin on the curls on this side very well for whatever reason. So what I will do right before I have like another 45 minutes where I have to leave, I will rake my fingers through and then I'll kind of position them the way I want and then recurl any hair. Like I missed this hair And then I'll just grab my curling wand. I think it's still on. And just curl that little piece like this. Sorry, I'm sniffly. And then, I know it looks a little crazy right now, but then once you brush them out, it'll kind of fall into, like, they tend to pick up another curl that's close by. I have this crazy fuzz hair. But that's it. And you can see this is how many curls I had to put in my hair. I have a ton of hair. I have a ton of hair. See? Can't even pick them all up. This is how many curls are in there. So it takes a hot second, but totally worth it. So again, this month on sale, the Kudos is on sale. You can get the spray foundation, setting spray, the concealer, and the primer. So these are the products that I used today that you would get in the Kudos. The spray is bomb, y'all. The spray is the best. Look, you cannot beat the spray foundation, I'm telling you. All right, so I'm gonna go get my chiclet ready, my little one ready, and then we are headed to Blink. I'm excited, excited. All right, everybody, have a good Saturday. Please be careful whatever you're doing. You know the usual. I will catch you guys. I will try to pop on tomorrow. Of course, my daughter's got softball, so we'll be at softball tomorrow. Story of my life. But I will try to pop on tomorrow. Have a great Saturday, guys. Bye.